Good evening, my friends, and wherever you may be. You know, today is the 1st of October, 2021, and I just received an appointment to be a technical advisory committee of the Institute Social Malaysia, and it is part of the Kementerian Pembangunan Wanita, Keluarga dan Masyarakat, and I'm very honored. But and it is something. It is a journey for me. But what I really want to share with you is on the future of aged care. Someone just asked me this question today on the chat and said, "Manto, can you share me what's the future of aged care? Specifically in Malaysia, perhaps I just want to share with you my observations and my thoughts on aged care in Malaysia and how it's going to go. Um, let's see how I will break it up in many ways, but I think the most common question is that I get one is this: Manto, can you show me how to start a nursing home? I have the passion and all those things. I said, passion is not enough. He said, what? Without passion, you cannot get anything done. I said, but when you manage aged care centers, sometimes the job and the people themselves, okay, will take that passion away or put that passion to test. So ask me, what do you need? I say, you need commitment. Commitment. Commitment to see things through till the end. The commitment to stay on track, commitment to not waver. Because I can assure you, if you come into this industry and you just think of being an investor, good luck to you. But if you come into this industry and thinking about helping people, I also say good luck to you. Because much as the industry needs people to help, they need people with not just compassion, but commitment to see things through. So I think with that in mind, as a background, I would look at the future of aged care. I think in Malaysia is after this pandemic, a lot of people are much poorer. A lot of businesses lost ground, and a lot of people lost much value in their properties and savings, which have gone down. Okay, and they're all looking for businesses to do, and of course, they look at aged care. But let me put it into perspective for you. I think I would start with saying the aged care, okay, it's not just a business, okay, it is a life, a calling for people. And the first portion of the aged care I will talk about is the aging in place, which will be the biggest chunk. Now, if you are going to invest in anything to do with aged care, think about aging in place, things that you can do for them. For example, you can be rest assured 80% of people will be relatively healthy and they want to age in their own place. Okay, and of course, in Malaysia, I can tell you this: 90% of the people in Malaysia cannot afford to go to nursing home worth more than 2,500, okay, a month. So this will be the challenge for the people. So most of them will be aging in place. So if you think about aging in place, think about community, think about setting the infrastructure for most people to live. I mean, I plan to live in the age in place, of course, okay, but again, life may have other plans for me. But I can tell you this is what is my plan. So 80% plus will be there. Now, the second portion of the people will be those who will need institution care. Now, institution care will be some of them will be independent, be semi-independent, or they need high care. Now, the institution care the industry itself now, based on the current model, where more of moms and pops, bungalows, and which forms 90% of the whole industry. It needs to change. Okay, it will get organized. It will get more organized, more professional. Certifications will come in for the industry workers. Of course, the buildings and all those bylaws are there already, but it will be implemented very strictly. So anyone who are in this industry today, in the aged care industry today, you seriously have to look at the future in the next 5 to 10 years. If you're going to operate what you're doing now, okay, it will not work, and you will be struggling uphill. Things like safety, things like operation cleanliness, things like the demand of the people, and of course the finances of the people. All these things will affect you greatly. So you have to think a few years ahead, and you have to start thinking now, and not just milk the business alone, unless you want to exit from it altogether. Okay. Now the other one is of course the retirement center. Okay, retirement age, they call it retirement village. Personally, I don't subscribe to that. To me, all places, all taman gardens, they are all retirement places because they most of the amenities are nearby, especially the older one. Like me, I live in Klang, okay, Ing An, Berkeley, all those are very near to clinics, hospitals, food places, markets, and all those things. So all those things are there for the future. But for the retirement village is not for us, for my generation, probably for a generation down, the younger one, who may not get married or may get married with no children, no double income, no kids, the dings. They probably they will be the group that you are looking at. So if you're building a retirement village, don't look at the current crop of people. We are from the old school. Anyone over 50s today, they're from the old schools. Only a small percentage will say, okay, I don't mind going to a retirement village. But seriously, you are Malaysians, you'll be bored to death in a retirement village because we are people of variety. Okay, so we want to be out, we want to be easy access to everything. So if you think about retirement village, it's going to be slightly out of town because you don't want to stay in the condo again, which is just another apartment, really. So you think about it, retirement village is for the next generation. Now, what will happen to a lot of people will, I say this now, a lot of them cannot afford more than 2,500, 3,000. In the future, the community needs to rise up to take care of the elderly within their own community and in the place. And I believe religious organizations or other what you call charitable organizations who are helping people in whatever they're doing should look at this seriously, because in my previous research last year, we know for a fact most people cannot afford more than 2,500 to retire to 3,000 a month, because they have to make sure the money lasts 10, 20, 30 years. So these are one of the situations you have to consider. So for a lot of people will be poor. What other trend for the aged care? I think there will be a lot of good things happening in terms of care, in terms of development, in terms of technology coming in. Of course, there will be more trained personnel in the future, that's for sure, and there'll be more people investing into this industry. Now, for those who want the short-term income from all this, forget about it. But if you're here to help people, definitely all good deeds will not go unnoticed. Whether it's go unnoticed by God, by man, or by the income in the bank. Okay, you will get it. You will get it. So I would encourage you all to look at it seriously and rethink what you're doing. For the current operators, look at it, start planning for the next 5-10 years, because things is going to be, there will be a progress. It's called, in terms of laws, bylaws, requirements, it will get tougher. It's not going to get easier. Now, even with an association like HCOPE for operators, okay, we can only fight on certain things which is logical and it's good, okay. But generally, we have to fight for things that is good for the future of the industry and the people. And if they want to save costs and they need then which model you want to go into, you really have to decide whether going to be charity organization, NGO, fully semi, self-sustaining, or or a true business. You decide which area you want to go into, but you have to look at future in the next 5 to 10 years, because it will get tougher with many things, with many demands, with the progress of human race in Malaysia. Okay, so this will be my thoughts for the aging. So with that, I wish you all the best. Okay, and if you need any more information, you can always contact me. It's all I will try to add it into this video, and we take it from one step at a time. May God bless all of you, and good day or good night wherever you may be.